Let's get started with Basketball Wives, Season 11, Episode 5, Cooking with Fire. Well, the episode opens up with the Jocelyn's partner leaving, and they're saying their goodbyes. And she said, "Oh, I'm gonna miss you. The last time we talked, we had a game, and we didn't really get to spend that much time together. But now Natasha is back on the road, and that leaves Jacelle to be missing by herself. Well, Jacelle seems like she wants to be with the OG these days. Anyway, I had such high hopes for my home state girl. Really, technically, well, we're from different towns, but we're sister towns because when I worked at DHS, the town that she is from around North Mississippi, we were in the same district. So I dealt with, you know, DHS cases in her town too. So moving right along. And Jackie and Van decide to cook. They meet up and they like, ooh, girl, the men's is coming. And Isaiah's coming. And I know, I know what we could do. We could cook them dinner. And then Jackie's like, I can't cook. Later on in the episode, we're gonna see. And okay, Evil and her daughter on the phone, and daughter is telling her, look, just let me say, you can do what you want to do with Jen, but I still feel some kind of way. Really, Janice, she wasn't talking about you. She was talking about Evelyn's parenting. And I believe her. I believe Evelyn was on her whole stroke. How did she get Antoine? Okay. So, and then she asked her, how did she feel about the reconciliation? And she's like, but girl, when I come home, since she's going to be coming back up to the house, I'm going to have to sage the place. Sage the place for your evil mama as well. Okay, and then Brooke and Josiah meet and they talk about their hair and how Brooke was once in school for cosmetology and then Josiah kissing her, but girl, no wonder you could do hair. And Brooke is like, yeah, Franklin, yeah, I used to do a little something. And my daughter, she could do hair too. And then she was like, "Oh, that is so sweet. No wonder your hair is so beautiful, and y'all can go next level." So then they start talking about Brittany, and then um, Brooke begins to cry, and she lets her know that she's easily triggered. Now, this is the wrong group for you to be in grief because no one is going to take your shit just because your baby passed away. And I get it, right? You are upset, but if you can't deal, don't hang out with these chicks because for the simple fact that Brit, that ain't the one. That ain't the one you want. Then she says that um, she lets her know that she was body shamed first and it goes back and then it shows kind of like where to me everything got popped off when she stood up, and that's what Josiah said at first. You did stand up, but I don't remember her body shaming you first. And then she was like, well, yeah, that's what happened. And then Brooke lets her know that she's going to start a non-profit. Well, I want to get involved in all that. See, it's Josiah. And she's like, yeah, yeah. um, I want to build something. I want to build something in honor of my daughter, and that is very, very sweet and a good gesture. But at the same time, you, to me, I'm seeing that you popping off still, you know, because you're in the grieving process. That's what I'm seeing. I don't think. Well, I don't know. Brooke is missing. I ain't really never liked her so. It's neither here nor there, but I think it's being exacerbated by her daughter's passing. Okay, now moving right along. Brittany and Jackie meet up and they um, go by crystals, which is awesome because you know I'm a crystals type of girl. Okay, and crystals do absorb energy and then give it off, and then relieves your spirit, honey. But that's neither here nor there. I know you Christians get nervous about stuff like that, but it is what it is. And so Brittany says that Jackie is the only OG that's cool, and she is. But we're gonna see later. There's gonna be a tiff between her and Brittany that shouldn't actually be there. She tells Brooke that I'm sorry. She tells Jackie that she's just extremely bitter and she can't take a whole lot either because of the situation that's going on with her and her child's father. Understandable. Now, the same thing I said about Brooke, I'm going to say about you. If you were going to bring all of that baggage with you, bag lady, with you, then maybe this was the wrong time to join this show. I'm getting a lot of text messages because I'm a PTA mother secretary, if you will. So they're texting me. So that's what you're hearing in the background. Anyway, and so she's like, well, I'm having a very, very hard time, dealing with the group, and then I'm having to deal with this child support issue, and he don't want to pay. Are we surprised about that? They like to make them. They like to keep you under their thumb, but they don't want to pay once you chunk up the deuces. And then Jackie told her, well, going forward, I'm going to try to set it up where we have peace within the group. And it seems that Brittany is okay with that initially. Well, Evelyn and Jimmy, oh, they back together, honey. Freaking frack. That's just what was right up Jennifer's alley to be back with her mom. And so I can't believe we're sitting here drinking, coconut water together. And Eva says, girl, yeah. And then Jen says, girl, wait a minute. I just thought about something. I just got scammed again about this dog that we paid $750 for, and we didn't get the dog. So Evil and Confession says Jen is a magnet for scam. This girl, Joe Camel, is the most gullible person that I ever seen on TV, perhaps. Scamming within the show? Ridiculous. Anyway, and then Evelyn says, girl, I would have had a problem. I would have had a problem if, you know, uh, if Jackie had sat on my son's lap. And then Jennifer said, yeah, because that she would have been having a fit if somebody had done that to Doug. And then they slapped five. Oh, girl, evil are back together. So, of course, now that these two are back together, that's going to bring the other younger, more, I would say, attitudinal girls to gravitate towards them because then they can shun the others. AKA Jaceel over there. You disappoint me, girl. Okay. Okay. Um, they get to the dinner. Jack is lucky she's rich. Because, baby, she didn't know anything about their kitchen. And then she decides to cook cheese rice, or what we call in the South, rice and cheese, baby. And you talking about somebody who can burn some rice and cheese. And I ain't talking about having it scorched up. I'm talking about making it delicious. So when she said rice and cheese, I was like, you talking about country rice and cheese? Look, the best way to make rice and cheese is to use American cheese slices, a touch of margarine, imperial, if you will. I know imperial is being a bad name, but baby, when I tell you, if you want to touch that rice and cheese, you better put some imperial butter in it, a little bit of salt, and a touch of black pepper, honey. That's how you make rice and cheese. But anyway, they trying to stir it up and put it in the microwave. Disgusting. Then they cut up potatoes, and they cut the potatoes up, and then at least Jackie knew to say, "Hey, you supposed to cook them." They cut those potatoes up and just dump on top of the chicken. Okay, so then they go in the room with in the, so well. How did I forget this? This is too important. Um, this is when they are in the kitchen still, and she tells Jackie, but we all suspected anyway, that um, Jennifer's son figure is a a scam artist. Says he has uh said she did the work, honey. She did the investigation. She did the research. Say he has three children, not two, and he has a whole 13-year-old, and the child is um oh, and he changed his name. And Jack, oh no, oh no, I don't want to be a part of this. But Jackie is phony and fake as she can be, because baby, when I tell you that she was here for the mess, really, technically. And then, the guys have me cracking up because they in there like, I don't smell nothing. I don't smell no food. This don't smell like my grandmama's house. And then they bring out that raw American, I mean rice and cheese, or cheese and rice, as they say. And then Doug is like, this is a hood delicacy. Okay, the way I just told you how to make it. And then they bite down on the potatoes, and the potatoes crispy. It was so good and refreshing to see Doug and Isaiah, because as a basketball fan, a lot of y'all don't know who they are, content creators, but I'm a basketball fan for real, for real. So it was so refreshing to see them together. Because like I said, Isaiah used to play for Lakers, baby. And I am indeed a Lakers fan. So then when it's all said and done, Jackie says that, oh, we're going to have to figure out how to cook. It's time for us to have a cooking class. So, um, and she also tells Vanessa, Bangquisha, that it's going to be time to play hardball, and they need to actually, you know, tell, uh, you know, uh, tell Jennifer what's going on. Clayana, Brittany, and Jaceel go play basketball. Ooh, baby, when I tell you they can't play, missed every shot. But Brianna organized this. And Jaceel is getting caught up, and Clayana's getting caught up. So Clayana says, what's up with the group? Because I haven't been around, thanks to Joe Campbell. And Vanessa tells her about the whole situation about Evil taking off her ring. And then Jaceel says, well, don't anybody pull her collar. That's when you bark when somebody pull a collar. She always in somebody's business. And so Clayana saying the only reason why she got into it with her, it was because she, jumped stupid and asked her about her relevancy. Exactly. That's how everything got started. But then Clayana goes off the cliff and tells a lie and says that, you know, Jennifer was still talking mess as she was walking out the door. No, she wasn't. She was talking to you continuing to call her irrelevant too and telling her that she could have kids, which is not funny by the way. And that what I'm laughing at is what I'm about to say about her hanging on by a thread. Anyway, so Jacia says, well, people could possibly easily thought her and Vanessa tell her, people could have easily thought that you were kid shaming her. In a way, she was. And then she says, well, I do apologize to, she was talking to the audience. I apologize to y'all, but I don't care too much about her. But I said what I said. The only reason why I said it is because, you know, I felt that she wasn't respecting me as a woman in this group. And Jocelyn said, so Jocelyn and her are talking at the same time. And then Jocelyn said, you got to let people talk. You owe Jennifer an apology. She said she won't get no apology over here. Um, Client Anna also is on Brittany's side and says, I don't think, in confession, I don't think that Brittany would even said anything to Brooke had she not stood up precisely. But Jasiah lets Brittany know that she only stood up to check on her, and then she was like, mm-mm, mm-mm. I don't think so. So after this, uh, Evil, Jackie, and Van go exercising. But I'm not telling you that Bang Yang Yang, aka Bangquisha, got it going on in that gym. Evil can say what she wants to say about her, but I was impressed, and that was just like watching them just for those few minutes, and she wasn't even hard on them. And so, and then she tells them about the shoot. Let me get it straight. The dog scam. Eva tells them about the dog scam and how they beginning to believe that it was uh, Jennifer's toddler who set them up, who set Jennifer up to get the dog and to collect the $700. And I know Jennifer does not think that that's a whole lot of money, but to a scam artist, if he scammed 15 people that day out of $750, that's a nice little chunk of change, sis. I'm no math genius, so I wasn't gonna add it up. I was just saying. So Jackie tells Evil and Franklin that she's gonna do a class, and what Vanessa know, child, and Jennifer says, Brooklyn says, well, Franklin, aka Franklin, in a chainsaw. And Frank says Jennifer is going to tear Van to pieces because you're going to have to tell uh, Jennifer, Joe Campbell, what you know. And she was like, I don't want to. But here they go to the cooking class. They all invited to the cooking class, but we know why Jennifer is not there. Jennifer is not there because Clayana is there. And Brooke doesn't speak to Clayana, which is stupid because I'm not sure that they have a beef. Yeah, I think maybe they did kind of go back and forth a little bit. Um, I think they went back and forth and Brittany had her back. Okay, so there you go on there. So here we go. Brittany comes in and Clayana had been texting Brittany, so we think, off the scene, letting her know that Jasiah done hooked up with the popular girls. And so Brittany's like, Jasiah's over there. She on the dark side. And, when they get finished cooking the food, ooh, that salmon look good, by the way. Did I say salmon? At least I didn't. Well, I'm still country because these are country conversations with DVD. But at least I didn't pronounce the L. Salmon. Don't think I don't know how to say it. Boo. That salmon looks so good. Woo! I wish Brittany had ate it, even though it was Franklin over there blessing the food. I wouldn't have ate it either. All that juju she probably put on that fish. And so Jaceel and Clayana are now beefing because she's thinking Clayana's like, okay, well, she's, over there with them now. Oh, Jaceel in Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. AKA Franklin. AKA my homegirl. Are now, buddy. Because they had that little moment at the salon. Oh, you will see. If you get back cool with Brittany, and you're not cool with the AKA OGs over there, you'll be in the middle. Because Jacia, I noticed last week that you want peace. There's no peace amongst these women. And they're cliquish, cultish, and they have you picking sides. Trip to Arizona is underway on the next episode. So come on in to Country Conversations with WD. This is commercial free entertainment over here. So, as I do when I close, I'm going to chuck them up. Deuces.